This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Planet MicroCap Showcase 2018 here in Las Vegas. I have with me Zachary Venegas from Helix TCS. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is HLIX on the OTCQB. Zach, if I may call you that, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you for having me, Shelley. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me on the show.
It's good to have you. Now let's get started with a brief overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. So Helix TCS essentially is an integrated operating environment provider. We provide grows, dispensaries, and other ancillary operators the tools and the operating environment for them to concentrate on just what they do, which is to say, if they grow, we let them grow. If they're dispensaries, we let them sell. If they're extractors, we let them extract, and we take care of things like transport, compliance. And with the acquisition of BioTrack THC, we also provide them with the compliance software to keep them compliant and legal within the legal cannabis industry.
Now, what's some history behind the company?
Sure. So Helix TCS was founded essentially by myself and my partner, a gentleman by the name of Scott Oger. We've got about 17 years of experience in the venture capital, private equity, and entrepreneurship arena, and we saw an opportunity within the legal cannabis industry being a frontier market. That's where we operated before, and we decided after quite a bit of due diligence to start Helix TCS as a play to start as a security firm, but then eventually move upstream into additional integrated services so that we would be the first and only fully integrated operating environment provider for the legal cannabis industry.
Let's talk about the market size.
So as everyone's talked about, the market is essentially up to, I would say, around $23 to $24 billion on a national level. Globally, it's even larger than that. And so for Helix, the key thing for us is as long as more cannabis is being grown, transported, and distributed from one year to the next, we will continue to grow with the market.
What differentiates your company, and what's unique about it?
Well, Shelley, what's unique about us is that we provide a fully integrated service offering to our clients. Nowhere else can they find transport, compliance, cash transfer, and security services in one place, and that allows them to focus on whatever it is that they do and leaves the rest, a lot of the difficult aspects of compliance and security issues within the legal cannabis industry, to us, so they can be more compliant, more profitable, and more customer focused.
What's your background?
So my background is I'm an ex-Army, so I'm a West Point graduate. I was an infantry officer in the Army. I then got my MBA from NYU. I'm a proud Stern grad, and then I went to JP Morgan along with my partner Scott Oger. And after a few years, I left to start in the private equity. Started my own private equity firm along with Scott, and since then we've been operating in frontier markets successfully for the last 17 years.
Thank you for your service, first of all, and tell us some growth drivers.
So the biggest driver for our growth is simply the growth of cannabis as an industry. As the legal cannabis industry spreads across the United States, and with more and more people supporting legal cannabis, well over 60% now, that's the primary driver. Is we're not particularly focused on tastes. We're not particularly focused on styles and trends. We're focused on is more cannabis being grown and distributed this year as opposed to last year. And as more and more states generate meaningful tax revenue and benefits for their citizens, we have no reason to believe that growth is going to slow down anytime soon.
Zach, let's get your website out for more information for our investor audience, if you would.
Sure, Shelley. So we are on www.helixtcs.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zachary Venegas, Helix TCS. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is HLIX on the OTCQB. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Planet MicroCap Showcase 2018 right here in Las Vegas. Zach, thanks for coming on.
Shelley, thank you for having me on.
My pleasure.